Hello everyone and welcome back to Grim Dawn. Let's spend the level up I got last time. Want to max out my replicating missile. And then go a little bit more into the passive abilities. Don't really know why. No, I don't know. Let's roll with it. And I also get one more point I can spend here. I already have enough cunning for this sword now. So I'm just gonna go into spirit even more. Not sure if this is in any way a smart way to build a character. As I said, I'm just kind of doing what I feel like at the moment. So these caves have often contained shrines, and it seems like I will need a lot of devotion points on that sphere grid thing. Meaning I do want to get all the shrines I can. Did notice you don't get coins as drops from enemies. Oh, Primorian the Forgotten One. That's interesting. Looks powerful. Cool. Okay. Yeah, whereas in other games of this type you get a ton of enemies just dropping bits of gold, which in this game would be the iron bits, because obviously gold has lost its value, I'm guessing, whereas iron is useful. You seem to get most of your gold from selling random, or your iron, whatever, from selling stuff instead of finding it as a drop. Which really depends on what game you're playing. Which it is, basically. There's a ton of games of this genre, of course, and in some of them you get your gold from enemy drops, and in some of them you get much more gold from selling standard drops. I think the most severe imbalance in that sense that I've ever seen in an action RPG like this was when I was playing Fate. It's one of the early ones, one of the inspirations behind Torchlight, as far as I know. It also gives I think it was one of the first ones that gave you an animal companion that you could send home and have it sell stuff for you. I might be wrong though. I know it had that feature. It might not have been the first one or even one of the early ones. Maybe that's more common than I thought. Anyway, I know in that game you could start fishing really early in the game and get some very valuable stuff just from an early game fishing hole. Okay, I did not see a shrine in here. And I did explore all of it, so... Shame about that. Thank goodness someone came. Those Slith, they attacked my caravan and killed all my guards. I think the only reason they left me alive was so they could have me fresh later, those bastards. I'm from Devil's Crossing. I can help you get back there. Don't get yourself, look at this blood. I'm not going to be able to walk out of here. Just appreciate the thought, but it might be better to just end it quick. You probably won't like this, but I can open a rift for you. The last thing I want is my legs to stay on this side while the rest of me goes back, but you're not giving me any alternatives, are you? Send me off then. I'm pretty sure this is safe. Well, we tried. I think I still have space left in my inventory, so I don't have to go back home just yet. Ugh. Again, so much stuff from just a random boulder. Okay, nothing down here. Not entirely convinced this is the way I'm supposed to go. Going to assume that's the other entrance to the cavern I was in already, so I'm not gonna bother with it. Okay, easy peasy. I seem to be using one skill pretty exclusively at the moment, but I'm pretty sure that when I finish leveling this up and I level up others, those will become relevant as well. So don't worry, it's not going to stay this boring. Bridge repair site. 3 scraps and 5,000 iron bits. I have that now. I could pay that. The question is, do I have to? There's a quest marker. I'll keep that in reserve and follow this quest marker to the cave entrance first. Maybe I could bypass whatever this quest does. Oh, that's just a rift portal gate thing. Maybe I could bypass that if I paid the scrap to repair the bridge. Or it's something else entirely. I don't want to spend most of my coins on something, most of my money whatever. It's not coins, it's iron scrap. Iron and scrap. Wow, I am me talky badly today's something. Oh, spiders! I like spiders. Much better than mosquitoes. Okay, the path is blocked. Cannot get out. Mosquitoes. Ugh. Why can't the spiders in this cave eat the mosquitoes in this cave and then I just have to deal with the spiders? That would be so much better. I think it's very rare that you find a game has ecosystems like that that make any semblance of sense. Well, I'm aware it's not really the same thing. It's one of the things I really enjoyed about the world building in Demon's Souls, especially the Stonefang tunnels. Where there's... it's kind of like a lava castle level, basically, or lava mine, whatever. But when designing the enemy types for that place, they actually took inspiration from real-life extremophile animals that... or not all animals, but... actually, mostly animals, really. Anyway, creatures that are living in such harsh environments in reality. So, stuff like the deep sea worms and such that live near those black smokers, those underwater volcano vents. I don't know, whatever. I know them as black smokers. Might be they have a different term now, but anyway, that's what I know them as. And they had another enemy type basically modeled on the bearbuck or the tardigrade, which is another animal that is quite the extremophile and capable of surviving extreme conditions. And I just liked it because they made an environment in which standard enemies or standard animals in reality wouldn't be able to live because it's too hot and too dry, and you know there's lava everywhere, so obviously. Instead they just went for the kinds of animals that could live there, which I found kind of cool. Okay, this is a magic offhand, good. So is this. I would gain cold damage, cunning, +1 to Veil of Shadow. I don't really care, it's better anyway. Don't think I will find a better weapon for now. Ooh, Stormcaller's Circlet. I get much better energy regen. I lose some health regen. I think this is better. This should definitely give me a bit of a boost to my damage. You can also see I now have some lightning retaliation, which means enemies that hit me get some lightning damage in return, which is cool. Oh, I completely forgot. I can also put another point in spirit. Yay, glass cannons. I think that will bite me in the ass massively when I reach the point where I need more of those cunning and physique attributes to be able to equip better items. but for now I think we're okay. I'm not sure cocooned remains is really a good way to phrase it. It's not a cocoon after all, it's... I don't know. Cocoon is something that an insect spins for itself before detonation site. Looks like a portion of the flooded passage has caved in. You can clear it out. Okay, I need dynamite here as well, which I don't have. We found another, in that sort of secret location, we found another place where I could blow something up if I had the dynamite, so... Guessing I'll eventually need to find a place to find or farm dynamite. Aside from that, it's a pretty big area, but nothing has seemed to... Nothing has happened so far, as in nothing important. I mean, I've fought a bunch of enemies, but didn't really seem that relevant. Oh, bristly fur, nice. Okay, so the vital essence also fills up my bar here, which is usually filled up by finding food. Scratching myself, sorry. Oh yeah, you might have noticed, I wanted to mention this earlier, but I forgot. Not giving episode names to these episodes. Because it's pretty continuous gameplay, just intersected by me saying hi and bye roughly every 20 minutes. I don't think there's much point making episode names. I'm not splitting these episodes by in-game events as much as just by it's 20 minutes. Let's end this. There's just a lot of this boring, just going through enemies. Which I'm hoping is interesting because of my commentary, or at least somewhat less boring because of my commentary. Okay, scavenged plating. Okay, just gives me plus 15 armor. Even though I finished it, it doesn't appear to give me any bonus for having finished it. Fair enough. Oh, and I found a rifle that I'm not gonna use. Wait, E does not close the inventory. Damn you. Whatever else I... Oh yeah, Factorio. Factorio is what I've been playing that has E for the inventory. But yeah, no episode names, just numbering them basically. And they do get thumbnails and all that. I do that. I just don't feel that giving names is... I know I tried for the first 3 episodes and the names were just incredibly inconsequential, so I decided to stop doing it. Yeah, well. I might add names if something really interesting happens, major boss fights maybe. Don't know though. It's very much a maybe. Okay, a desecrated shrine. This is another one where I just have to kill stuff. But interesting new enemies, Ember Guards, and well, you see them. They're different kinds of enemies. Ooh, and I got the Blood Seal. Or a Blood Seal, I don't know. Where are you? There you are, Blood Seal. Epic Ring. Bleeding damage, offensive ability, and health regenerated. Don't know. I think it increases my chance to hit, but I'm not sure how much that affects magic. Probably want to replace this because the primal ring seems a little better. Okay, well, escape to close, that works. Oh, before I forget, I've got another devotion point. And, sorry, to scratch myself again. Vitality resistance, whatever that means. Reducing elemental resistance of enemies. That sounds very useful though, so I'm going to go towards that. And when I finish this, I get 2 points of chaos and 3 points of primordial. And I think that's roughly how this works. I complete constellations, giving me points that allow me to go into later constellations, giving better bonuses. I think that's how it works. Okay, I have no idea how much bigger this place is. Oh, Ancient Shambler, cool. Well, I'm gonna do this boss fight. Oh, he just turned me into stone. It's not nice. Damn it. Why would I get hit by that? That was stupid. Okay, gotcha. Okay, so earlier bosses all dropped those lootable objects that I could destroy, but apparently not this one. Cool. And that has also opened the way forward. Okay, I'm gonna end the episode here. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.